What is up, Virgo? Welcome to your general timeless reading. My name is Jordyn. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm a Master Reiki practitioner. I'm also a tarot reader, so go ahead, book your personal reading or Reiki session down below through my website. I have a promo code going on now through the 31st of December, so go ahead and take advantage of that. And if you want a free 15-minute reading, check out my Patreon channel and like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, helps the channel grow. And let's get into it. Let's get into these goodies. Okay. Let's do Modern Witch Tarot for you, Virgo. Wow, man down. Okay, let's see what's going on. Show me what I most need to see for Virgo, please, Spirit. Show me what I most need to see for Virgo. What messages of love, healing, and guidance do we most have for Virgo? Okay, I just heard Knight of Swords. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Sorry, the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Whew, my brain went a little backwards on that one. Let's keep going. What else do we have for Virgo? The Tower in reverse. I just heard the Runner. Okay. That explains the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords to me, if it were to come out in reverse, is a runner energy. The Two of Wands, and then the Emperor. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. I don't think you see the sudden shakeup. That's really what this feels like, the sudden shakeup. Eight of Swords to me in reverse is like being blindsided and things becoming very overwhelming, especially after, followed by the Tower, right? With the Tower card right after it, with the Wheel of Fortune in front of it, this is very sudden shakeups. Like somebody, like the universe reaching down, grabbing like your job, your home, a relationship, something very, very significant. That's a true Ten of Pentacles, right? Underneath it is the Four of Swords. Followed by the Seven of Swords, yeah. And they're breaking it down. They're shaking it up completely because it's deceptive. It's self-sabotaging and it needs to be healed. With the Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords, between that is the Three of Swords, which is the heartache, right? The pain. It doesn't necessarily have to be heartache in regards to relationships. It could just be pain, trauma, things that have to be addressed and cleared from your energy. So this Two of Wands, this new opportunity could come in and you can embody divine masculine energy, the Emperor, right? And rebuild whatever foundation is being shaken up, broken down. Because after that is, yep, then you have the Moon and the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Seeing very clearly that this foundation had to fall. I'm just kind of curious. You have a lot of majors. Okay. Let's clarify Virgo. What do I want to use? What's this one? Is this manga? Yes, it is. Ow. I have a cut on my finger. I got a boo-boo. Hurts so bad. Was that childish enough? I thought so. Okay. Anyway. Ah, man. Come on. Let's... Some of you are happy this Ten of Pentacles is falling down. Some of you are like... Thank God something came in and destroyed this because I did not know how to get out of that situation. It honestly kind of feels like that. It feels like I've been trying to figure out how to change this for so long now, and thank God this happened. It kind of feels like a little bit of relief. That's really weird. It's weird because most of the time when you see a Ten of Pentacles, people are like, oh my gosh, I'm losing something. And people are so scared of loss, like the idea of loss, that they don't recognize that loss is really just attachment. It's really just attachment. It's just attachment. The Four of Cups is upright in reverse, right? So let's look at the Ten of Pentacles for Virgo. You're ready to let go of whatever this is. You're like, okay, if it needs to go, it needs to go. Yeah, because you had the Star, the Magician, and the Devil, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Oh my God. Followed by the Ten of Wands. I'm not taking the rest of these because it's like it's a really big stack. So. But that is 3 majors and 2 cyclic energies on top of a cyclic energy. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Wands, all in reverse. This has been waiting to go for a long time because it wasn't stable, it wasn't emotionally fulfilling, and it was creating a lot of stress and a lot of burdens in your life. And you're like, I don't know how to get rid of this. And you were attached to it. The devil is attachment. It's attachment. And that's why it's kind of, that's what that feeling was of, it almost feels like a relief. Like with the star there, it was divine time for you to just almost like be ripped from this foundation, be ripped from this situation, because it's helping you align with your magician energy again, your authentic power again. That's crazy. That's crazy that the devil came out. The devil is attachment, it's addiction, it's things that we're tied and bound to. Oh, that's crazy. I really like that. I really like that. Because you're recognizing, you've already recognized, it feels like something you're aware, like this needs to go, I just don't know how to leave the situation. And then something or someone steps in and it just blows up. And you're like, okay, let's watch it explode. You're like totally cool with it. Just, that's fine. There's a card in here from another deck. We see you. The Four of Wands in reverse. Yep. The foundation is falling. Timber, timber. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, it could be a relationship, right? It does not have to be romantic. It could be a friendship. It could be you realizing, oh, my family's toxic. I don't really want to be around them. I'm not really required to be around them. Bye. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. The Sun. Yes. You're very happy about this change. You're like, thank the Lord. The Sun there, it's not just enlightenment. It feels like weight being lifted, like, oh, I can breathe. It feels like expansion is really what it feels like. And Jupiter is expansive energy, and the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. Yeah, Lovers in reverse. It's a relationship. Yeah. It's a relationship. You're allowing it to go. You're like, okay, bye. Not even bothered by it. Toodaloo. Didn't know it was supposed to go, but I guess the divine stepped in, and I'm actually okay with that. I'm okay with that, because something within me was telling me that this wasn't working. I don't know why I was holding on to it, but we're going to find out. Eight of Swords. We're going to see why you were a little blindsided by this. Why do I feel like Page of Cups energy? Like, ooh, this is exciting, but like it hurts at the same time. It's really strange energy. And it's not like the loss, it's not that losing this, whatever in particular that is leaving the person or the situation, it's not that thing that you're missing. It's just like the mourning of that energy now leaving you, right? It's just releasing something. Like the idea of a loss is what you're mourning. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse. The idea of the release, of the surrender. That's what's blindsiding you. Like, whew, that's what's emotional. But Three of Cups, you're like, oh my gosh, yay. Exciting, party, happiness. And then the Fool, because now you realize like there's other opportunities coming in. I know something's coming. Nine of Cups in reverse. This is that sadness that comes. It's like the catch-22, because you have the Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups, meaning that there's a Six of Cups in reverse in between this. You realize that whatever you're releasing, you are attached to it in the past, right? The past as in like, not right this second, but everything before this second, the past, okay? There's attachment to it. And it wasn't actually emotionally fulfilling. And by releasing it, you're opening up yourself to other opportunities and happiness and rejoicing and all that you actually are, and connections that really relate and resonate with you on a deep emotional level, right? So ask yourself, why was I so attached to this? Let's look at the Tower. I just heard forgiveness. I'm getting the vibe that this is like, we're breaking something down, somebody's coming back, and we're going to rebuild the situation, and they're the emperor. That's the kind of vibes we're getting right now. Ah, come back here. Let's look at the Tower. Nine of Swords in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so shadowing. We're shadowing. Somebody, this is the other person thinking about whoever is the Eight of Swords, right? So if you're the person who is the Eight of Swords, who's kind of like, oh, I was waiting for this to end, but I wasn't really sure if I wanted it to end, but I'm okay with the ending. If that's your energy, You're the Eight of Swords, okay? This is you. If it's not your energy and this is the person you're dealing with, you're this King of Pentacles, okay? But as this foundation's crumbling, it's actually releasing all this anxiety, all this tension, all this worry that was part of this dynamic, right? And it's bringing up opportunities for healing on both parties' behalf that I don't think that they were aware of that they needed as individuals, okay? But Temperance in reverse, there's a need for separation right now. There is a need for separation because both people need to find their stability in self, right? They were both out of alignment. They weren't aligned with their most authentic self. And this connection was imbalanced because both people, it was probably codependent, honestly. It's probably a toxic codependent dynamic. And people were misusing their power. Or allowing each other's energy to consume one another so much that they were losing self. Okay? And so this individual's like, okay, I need to come back home to me. I need to come back home to this very stable, grounded, masculine energy. And the King of Pentacles is my mini emperor. So there you are. Okay. Virgo, Two of Wands. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Two of Wands. Yeah, there's second chances. Second chances is like a thing right now. Just non-stop. Tell me about the Two of Wands for Virgo, please. Why is the Two of Wands here for Virgo? Knight of Cups. Hey, I just want to tell you how much I love you real quick. I'm just going to give you a call. See if maybe you want to go out sometime. There's the gesture. It's the olive branch, right? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. It's in reverse. This is contingencies. It's like if we move forward, things have to be different this time. It's almost like someone's analyzing the opportunity to accept this offer and they're not sure if they want to. Let's see who's actually... Yeah, Four of Wands. There's the new foundation. Four of Wands. Ta-da! Change is necessary. The change is necessary. Let's get one more. And the Five of Swords in reverse. Beautiful, because they had to release this conflict, all this tension. It had to go. It had to go. Because y'all two were driving each other effing mad. Even if you didn't realize it, you're just holding on to all that toxicity between you, and it was just like, bleh, bleh. That's like a throw up sound if you didn't get that. So, just clarifying. Let's look at the Emperor. I heard total control. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like, it feels like someone who has total control of themselves finally. Like, I'm in my power. Like, okay, I got this. I got this. I'm grounded. My life's good. I'm not thinking negative anymore. I'm not worried about shit because I'm not going to let shit worry me because I control my thoughts. They're realizing not only their self-worth, but how much power and control they have over their reality, how much I have of my reality, how much you have of your reality, and all of us of our own reality, right? They're stepping into that. This could be, I think this is the person you're dealing with. Yeah, Hermit. This is what they were working on when they spent time alone. This is what they worked on in isolation. Yep, away from the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords, and then the Eight of Swords, away from the feminine. When they had distance from the feminine, they were allowed to upgrade their consciousness. Because that's how, I feel like, I say this a lot. I say this a lot when we have like really divine like soul connections and readings, like real romantic connections. When you're in a really close relationship with somebody or you're constantly around them, like if you live together, if you live with your partner, or if this is a family member, or if it's just a roommate who's a really good friend to you, if you're around each other's energy so much, when it comes time for you to evolve, to shift to a higher state of consciousness, isolation and time away from one another is most of the time necessary because we become like sponges half the time in our relationship. We start to consume another person's energy, another person's emotions. And we like to say that, I might offend people by saying this, but it's kind of, if you really think about it, I'm just going to say it. Empaths, right? I'll even say that I'm an empath. Empath is actually a trauma response. Think about it. If you went through something traumatic, or if even you were in a situation that was really high stress, high anxiety, you became hyper aware of people's emotions, facial expressions, physical appearance, right? Slight sudden changes that made you sense a shift in their energy, right? And so it's learning to not allow that slight shift in someone else's energy to affect your energy, to not take it on, to understand that I am whole as I am. I am complete as I am. I do not need anything from this person. I do not need anything from this person. Yes, we thrive in relationships, but I have myself and I can heal myself, and that's a beautiful thing, and my person can heal themselves, right? It's shifting away from that, well, you're my everything and you're my world and I need you, and if I don't have you, it's going to come crumbling down. No, because you have you and you're here for you. It's shifting into that. It's like nothing can ever break me because I got me and I'm here for me. And that's working through your child wounding, that old trauma, the trauma body, the ego. It's massive integration. Okay. Oh, I love this. I love this so much because this coming back together means that both people are helping each other heal very deep trauma and evolve to a higher level of consciousness. And that means that they're connecting more and more with their authentic self through this relationship. Through this relationship, they're coming home to who they really are. That's an awesome thing. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. They're working through their self-sabotaging, deceptive behaviors. Right? And then that's the opportunity. Two of Wands to overcome that. I love it. 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 Virgo, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, book it down below through my website. Like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. And check out Patreon if you want a free 15-minute reading now through December 31st. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.